Damn it! I still don't have an intro song. Okay, hold on. I need a.
Party on, excellent.
Yeah, I know. I need another lunch. I need another start to the lunch song here while it says starting soon. Is this the lunch stream? Or is this just Finity? Okay, I'm not gonna ruin that song anymore. Okay. Alright. Welcome everyone to another Reality Skewed Gamers live stream. I am Finity, and I hope you guys are having a great Christmas Eve to everyone out there. We are gonna have some fun here today. Merry Sithmas Eve indeed, Dr. Feelgood, and shout out to you to Jason Hummel, Wolfell, Dr. Gonzo H, and Nathan H, who are in the chat with us. We are doing our lunch stream. We have a roster review. We'll do some things in Galaxy of Heroes. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing in Galaxy of Heroes because I don't have a GAC. I'll show you my GAC and how much of an awful human being I am, because that's what I'm doing. I am putting one team on defense because I am going for Carbonite. And I'm on good pace to go.
Dirty.
I don't feel dirty at all.
I took Wicket and Chirpa to 7 stars today, and I'm about to gear them up.
Yay! You don't need to gear them up too much, though. That's the nice thing.
The ends justify the means. Got to get 3PO.
Yeah, but luckily you don't need them too geared up, which is the nice thing. You really don't. Gear 8, Gear 9, all you need in order to finish off 3PO, so it's really nice. But with that, yeah, I'll show you guys how much of a turd I am, because I like making sure I get my Carbonite. So currently, I have a total of 346 points, because I did 82 points each of the first rounds, right, by putting one defensive character team, and I got it all the way through, right? And so I want to make sure I get the rewards for 8th place, at least, from these GACs, if I can get it. So I've been placing only one team on defense. But here's what I realized, by the way. If you're going to cheese it, right? I don't even know. I might end up with some of these completed by the end of it, but who knows? I'm not gonna cash it because I don't want the bonus points. So what I realized is that putting a character team on defense is a losing proposition, because this territory, right, is whichever territory you put in. Like, let's suppose you put it in the top territory here. It's blocking off the 232 here. It's blocking off the 204 here. But it's also blocking off a territory behind. And even though you don't have teams on defense in these, you can still, they still don't get credit for beating this until they open it up by beating the character in front of it. So the thing that I put in is I put in one team on defense here. So I put in my worst ship, so he could go undermanned and do whatever the hell he wants with this. I have a mace fleet with my worst ships here. And so this blocks off a territory worth 153, and it forces him automatically to get the 232 here, the 204, and the 232. Just in case I come across anybody else that wants to Carbonite as hard as I am, I'm just putting in one fleet. Putting in one character is actually the wrong way to do this. So note to all of you people, that's the way. So he kind of cleared me out, of course, because he only had to beat one fleet. So, yeah. So, and I changed mine. I used to have Wicket and Loyal Friend here, but since I'm cheesing it now, I put Young Lando and called myself Rebel Scum, because I think that's appropriate. It's awful. It's awful. I know. But CG didn't change it. When CG did the auto deploy, they didn't fill in all of your empty slots. They only filled it in if you put nothing on defense. So, not my fault they didn't know how to program it to do that. So, I will take advantage of it and get myself Carbonite. With rewards. Haha, with the rewards. So, yeah, I have no Grand Arena to speak of right now.
Science!
I mean, we could try to attack his first, and then I'll leave, just so we don't get the victory if I'm within an attack of winning or something. We can definitely try that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't like 3v3. I don't use my ex-wife's pet name. Was her pet name for you Filthy Animal, Kane? Was Kane a filthy animal?
Or you could go for the Charlton Heston, you damn dirty ape.
All right, so let's go ahead and do our asparagus on the mods. And we are going to go ahead and look at speed here. And I think I have enough to slice up a couple. Let me see. Do I have enough to slice? No, I don't have enough to slice right now, but I do have energy. I did say asparagus. You guys caught it. I did say it's my mod asparagus. Everyone, enjoy your mod asparagus.
I am still trying to wake up, so
no, it's mod asparagus. 100% mod asparagus. Just embrace it. I'm telling you, it's mod asparagus. So we're gonna see if I can actually get any of the secondary speeds to roll. So let's see how this works. You want to do 1v3 experimenting, Grande Verga? I'm good with that. We can do some 1v3 experimenting. I have all my characters available, so let's go ahead and go back over here. I always go through Yoda just because I like going through Yoda like that. Okay, so we're gonna go here and speed. Actually, I'm not gonna. Actually, no, I'm not gonna bother with speed. I just need speed secondary. And then we'll sort by speed. Okay, let's see how many. I think we can slice one. No, two. We can get sliced two. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nope, we got protection on that one. Okay, we have one more shot. Let's see what we can get. Come on. Let's see if we can get speed secondary. And okay, we got speed secondary. There we go. So we have another green 2. So if we look at what we have with green 2 speed secondaries, so we have all the way down to here. Okay, so we have 10 of them now. We have 10 green 2s. So we are increasing our number here to try and get a 5. We have an 11, a 10. We have a couple. We have 2 10s. We have 2 9s, and then 3 9s, 4 9s, and then 3 8s. And then we drop down to 5. So there we go. We got 1 of 2 on there. So we are slowly working our way up. And the blue VIPs yesterday got a mod session going through how to pick which mods to keep and stuff. I'm working on a graphic for them for that. So hopefully that helped. And the one mod that failed is probably not one that I would not keep. Yeah. So there's the mods. It's sliced up to, I'm again accumulating the mods. If you guys missed it, I am doing a mod asparagus in order to collect 64 green mods with speed of 2 in parentheses. And then we'll slice them up and see if we can actually get to 16 blues. And then we'll slice those and see if we can get to 4 purples. And then slice those up to see if we can get ourselves a gold 5 mod. This is the asparagus that we're doing. We are trying to figure out whether or not we can get to the tip of the asparagus and get ourselves a gold 5. See, that's why I call it an asparagus. You see, Grim? It all came back. We're trying to get to the tip of the asparagus. I had it all planned out. We're just working through the shaft and the stalk of the asparagus right now. And then the goal is to get to the tip. You see how it all came together? You see?
Well, it's never just the tip.
It's never just the tip. That's why we have to work through the shaft. Just saying. The shaft of the asparagus is sometimes the tastiest part. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some... I am grabbing myself some signal datas and stuff because I need to make sure I'm ready to Relic 5 Rose Tico. Who, you know what, just because, let me see if there's anything I can put on Rose right now.
You said it's just the tip, and I gotta carry this thing around for 9 months.
Oh, no!
Damn it, Grim! God, Grim. Really, Grim.
Well, you can't just talk about the tip without getting Grande to explain it for you.
Yeah,
I
I
only
know.
had one baby. He said,
Oh God, and then EXO too.
And he lied. And we ended up with 2 babies.
Thank you so much for the bits.
Oh my God, EXO right after Grim with the other one. Oh God. Okay. You guys will see my true depression here. I'm gonna get these Carbantes. If it'll let me. Really? This is what you do when I try to buy something, you just lag the hell out. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get Carbantes. God, this is gonna hurt. There's a stun gun on Rose. Damn it. That hurt, Grim. That pained me. I just put a stun gun on Rose. I don't know what else to say. I'm working my way up to Relic 5. Yeah. It kind of hurt. Why couldn't you have voted for Haldo? I mean, she at least has another piece of gear I could put on and I could start working on her. Alright. There you go. I'm working my way up on Rose, who now just got a stun gun. I feel dirty, Grim. Grim, I feel dirty. I don't know what else to say. I feel dirty. And yeah. By the way, what the hell is this crap? Seriously, these really are. Warriors video could not be closer to the truth. This is just like the most ridiculous stuff ever. They're giving $20 in this Kenobi pack, right? And I know they're giving some of these fleshlights and stuff, but really? For 3,500 crystals, which you can get right now for 20 bucks, by the way. So if you go here and look, for 20 bucks, you can get 3,500 crystals because they give a 20% bonus on the chest. But instead, they're giving you Kenobi shards, which you can get as long as you're in a heroic AAT guild, right? So really, you're just not really getting yourself much value at all with those Kenobi shards. Because they're not...
Well...
They're just... No.
Welcome to a galaxy of FIFA.
And then you get 50... You have 500 crystals. You get a seventh of the crystals. You get 1 million credits, which really, I mean... They have the value of around 1,000 crystals, but really nobody... I mean, 1 million is... And then... Like... Seriously, what the hell? The 999 pack is better. Yeah, this is definitely better. Because you get all these energies, which is nice. You get the Omegas, which are worth it. You get like pieces of the stun guns and stuff. I mean, this is at least better. But this is just your daily holiday kit. This is the holiday character bundle. This is your daily holiday character bundle. General of the 212th. Which isn't... We don't even really have the 212th in the game, do we? We just have a bunch of random clones. Yeah. Oh, look, it's a Cinnabon. Everyone likes the Cinnabon. Oh, yeah, I'm covering the Cinnabon. Hold on. Look, it's a Cinnabon. It's a Cinnabon. For all of you that are waiting for lunch, there you go. Have the Cinnabon. Eat it. Eat it! Hold on, let me see if I can eat it. Okay. I have sufficiently eaten the Cinnabon on screen. Okay, so there we go. We do have a roster review to do, which we'll get to here.
RSG and pickle time, RSG and pickle time, RSG and pickle time. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Now there he go. There he go. There he go. There he go. RSG and pickles.
Ouchie says, Finn, the other one looks like a cream cheese Danish.
RSG and pickles. RSG and pickle. RSG and pickle. RSG and pickle with a baseball bat. RSG and pickle. RSG and pickle. RSG and pickles with a baseball bat.
Thank you very much, Dr. Feelgood. He just donated 666 bits. Getting the RSG and pickle song to play on stream for everybody. So of course.
Nice, and I was talking right in the middle of it. Sorry.
That's okay. I was dancing. It is okay. I was doing my RSG and pickle dance. Because of course you have to do the RSG and pickle dance. Thank you very much for the bits, Dr. Feelgood. God. Just why must you guys torture me so? Seriously. Should we do the roster review, Graham? Everyone wants to mess with me today. We're gonna go ahead and go to the roster review. So this is our roster review for Big Mac, aka Baron. Hold on, I have to open
Banis Durin.
Banis Durin. Okay, and he is in the guild of DL Rogues. So shout out to the DL Rogues. We know the DL people. Grande's not here, so you know it makes sense. So he wanted us to review. He said his main focus right now is Anakin Skywalker. Says, do we think that he can get him this time around? He currently has 14,000 crystals, so we'll keep that in mind when you look at it. Next,
you mean General Skywalker?
What did I say?
You said Anakin Skywalker.
Well, it says gas.
They're actually different.
Yes, I know. Sorry, General Anakin Skywalker, aka Gas. Yeah, it's really the same person, but yeah, I mean,
minor technicalities.
Yeah, it's not like Mario and Wario, right? It's still Anakin. It's just like baby Mario and Mario type thing. Sorry. Main focus is General Anakin Skywalker. Do you think you can get him this time around? I currently have 14,000 crystals. And then he says, next, what I should do with my roughly 14 Zetas. And then he says, I'm guessing that many will go on the gas characters. Is there anything I can do to break into top 50 ships? What should I work on next? And how are my mods? So, let's go ahead and take a look.
Yeah, he is really close to being able to get gas, dude.
Okay, let's go to his checklist.
Really close.
I'm heading right to his checklist and Clash on Camino. There we go. So, let's see. So, ships-wise, he needs to finish off his ETA, right? That's only 6-star. And it's saying gear level 1, but I imagine that's a bug because the ship power is 35,000.
With the ships, since ships don't have gear levels, so.
Yeah, I thought they might put like the crew member power or something like that, but no. Okay, so this one is close. Are you going to buy the pants? Oh god, no, Yuta, that's no. Okay. So you do need to finish your ETA. It looks like you have all of the other ships. You do need to level up your clone sergeant. And that should get you, yeah, ship-wise, you're pretty much ready. So you're looking pretty good on there. Yeah. No, I'm not getting those pants. It's numbered baggy pants for newborns and toddlers. You have to read the whole thing. And they're for like kids
just save it for when you shave off your beard.
You know what? Screw it. Hold on. Can I click on it? You know what? We're going to explore new after this. I'm just saying. We're going to look at new. We're going to do that as part of the lunch stream. You know what? We're going to try and give GG some of their revenue here. They get all these ads and stuff. I think it's time that we start exploring some of these nonsensical things that we get. We're going to explore new after the roster review. I'm calling it right now. And we're going to see if there's something on new worth getting. And we're going to evaluate prices and everything. We're going to do it. And these numbered baggy pants for newborns is like you're trying to turn your kid into MC numbers. Like MC Hammer McNumbers or something on it. It's ridiculous. They're like MC Hammer pants for kids. I don't understand.
Oh, those are Hammer pants for Mini-Me.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. Oh no, they're gone. Now I'm getting Schneider Electrical. And Tempur-Pedic bed. A Tempur-Pedic bed was there. I don't think Warrior's gonna like that Tempur-Pedic is showing up on my ad.
Those beds are nice.
No, I can't have this. Warrior's gonna get mad. I can't have Tempur-Pedic showing up on my ads.
Well, you just have to make sure you look at it from where he is.
I closed it for Warrior. There you So getting back to the review, God, we're gonna go on tangents so much today. So it's just gonna be one of those days. Okay, so looking again at your stuff for gas, you are looking fairly good here with your clones and your ships. In terms of your characters, Ahsoka, she is not ready yet.
Probably just needs a Zeta or better mods
The
to push her over.
yeah, she needs something to get a little higher. And he said he was saving a bunch of Zetas, right? So yeah. Oh, Kane. By the way, sandwich thoughts. I just had one. I got one from 2J's. I got the ultimate turkey BLT. It was a good sandwich.
Ooh.
So I would suggest 2J's if you have one. It is a good sandwich. I don't even know if it's a national chain. Do you have a 2J's, Grim?
Or no.
Okay.
We
I don't know if
don't here.
2J's is a Florida thing or whether it's a national chain or what, but I like 2J's. I'll say ultimate turkey BLT right there. That's my suggestion for a sandwich. MC asparagus. What else? 73. Oh god.
We do have a Firehouse subs though here.
Oh, Firehouse sauce is
Those are so good.
good. Oh, Nathan
I-
H likes it too. I'm telling you. It's all good. Hi Maz. Hey Ray Rock. Oh, let me do a shout out here for other people that have joined since the initial shout out. So we had Ouchie, we had Takedown Games, we had Kane. Let's see who else. We had Baby Herman, who said Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And a Happy New Year too. Grande Verga, what else 73, Gav P, and EXO, and the Honkler, who said it hurt to watch me put the stun gun on Rose. Foreigner, Rooster, Skywalker Vader, Nightbot. Hi, Nightbot. Nightbot's always there. He's kind of a creeper. I kind of wonder if Durgan is really Nightbot in disguise. Hey, Revenator. Hi, Revenator. All right. So, getting back here, yeah, your Ahsoka probably going to need a Zeta. Okay, we'll look more specifically at your characters. If you don't have Zetas on your 3PO, you're going to want Zetas on your 3PO. You're going to want a Zeta on your Kenobi. You're going to want Zetas on your Padme. We'll have to look on this team what exactly you have completed, right? That'll give us a better indication. Shakti, you may want to put a Zeta on her unique, but I think you can probably avoid that. Dark Side, Asajj. Ooh, you're going to need a lot of gear on Dark Side. Droideka should be okay with 11, but a Zeta on him helps in the gas event. So Droideka is going to be one that you may want to put a Zeta. We're going to have to figure out a Zeta count here, Grim. I know he has 14. If he's going for gas, we might want to look at 1, solidifying his Padme team, and then 2, whatever minimal Zetas are needed for his droids over here that can potentially help him with his Grievous team afterwards, but then also help him with gas. B1 is definitely going to need a Zeta. B2 is really good with the Zeta. Magna Guard does not need a Zeta, but you do need to make sure his power gets up. Yeah, so we'll have to look a little bit here as to where you're going to go with all of your Zetas. But anything else you see just from the checklist, Scrim, before we jump into the characters specifically for gas?
No, I mean, like you said, just get the last 4 characters to gear 12 and maybe drop a couple Zetas and he'll be ready.
Yep.
You might want to work on Mace a little bit, though, for the endurance.
Yeah, you'll need to get them.
That's what's required for...
Yeah.
Yuck.
Well, let's see where he is with his ships, too. Let's see what's keeping his endurance down, if it's maxed out on everything, where he doesn't have to necessarily worry about gear, right? No, the only thing he's missing is the Mace ability. But...
yeah, 2...
Oh, you have no mods on Mace. He has 0 mods on Mace right now. Put mods on Mace. Put any leftover 5E mods or whatever or 5A mods on Mace immediately.
5 dot level 15. They can be
Crap.
whites.
Stats don't matter whatsoever. 0. All that matters is
You
that
might
they're...
have to take.
Hmm?
Let's see here. You might have to take Mace to Gear 11 or Gear 12.
Yes. You might have to do that, but I would start with the mods just to see if you can meet the minimum. Yeah.
Well, let's see here. Actually, he could probably get away with putting the 5A, the gold mods.
Yep.
Not 6E, 5As.
Yep.
Because those will give you more GP than like gray mods.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, just put 5As on Mace Windu. See if that gets you where you need for your power and whatnot. The rest of your ships can deal out in Phase 1. Phase 1 isn't too bad. You don't have to go too crazy. Mace is one of the easier characters to gear up. So potentially you can take him up to Gear 12 or Gear 11. But you may not even have to. I would put 5As on Mace. See where that gets you in terms of your power. Because everything else is maxed out on Endurance. And then you can go back and see if you need to increase his gear at all. So... but that's where you're looking at least for ships.
Yeah.
Now let's go to your characters. And let's start with Galactic Republic. So we know which characters we're looking for, right? You have Ahsoka at Gear 12. She's at 15,000. You, again, have no mods on her. This might be a big reason why her power is getting lower. Okay, so you know when you said that we should look at your mods as part of this? He literally asked, "How are my mods?" I'm like, wait. You have no mods.
Mods? What mods?
I'm sorry, Big Mac. It's just, yeah. Make sure you get your mods on your characters there. Remember, if nothing else, right, there's storage space. I'm gonna take a look at some of your other characters just to see if you only have them on your arena team or... Okay, so you have some on your Jedi Knight Revan team. Let's look at some of the other Galactic Republic. Let's look at Padme, for example. Padme is Gear 12 and no mods.
Poor K.
4K. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta do that. Hold on. I need to find something. Hold on. Give me 1 second here.
Oh no.
Yeah, I gotta do this correctly. 4K. Sorry. I lost my hat. Where'd my hat go? Where'd he go, hat? I can't find my hat. I'll use this hat now. Hey, Vormax! Okay. So...
Luchador Affinity.
Arriba! Okay. So, with your Padme, with all of your characters, you're going to want to make sure that you have... Hold on, let me do this. There we go. I'll do it this way. Can I do this? Hold on, let me hold it up. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now I can kind of talk, maybe. Yeah, hold it up more. There we go. Hold on, it'll work. I'll get this to work somehow. There we go. Okay. So, haha. All right. So, what you're going to need to do is at least make sure that you have mods on these characters, because if they don't have the mods, then you're going to want to make sure the mods are there, because it's going to affect the power. That's the biggest thing. Like, we're looking at the checklist, and one of the things is the power on the characters, but if they don't have mods, they're going to be they're going to be considerably lower than what they're going to be once you have the mods. And if you have stupid mask, give me no.
You okay there, Finn?
Okay, I can't do that. I'll just use this one. That was not pleasant. Okay.
I can't breathe in this thing.
Danilo, I hope everything is okay, Danilo. Sorry, Danilo just said, "Hi, sorry I'm late, just back from the hospital." I hope you're okay, Danilo. Oh, he said, "My mom is in intensive care since Saturday." Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh,
I
wow.
hope she's at least doing
okay.
better, Danilo. And yeah. Yeah, the mask was the mask was not helping me. Yeah. And I am not buying Swarovski. What the? This is no. Just no. Yeah. So Ahsoka needs mods, and then if I go to, hold on, let me go over here so I can show you guys. So if I go to Padme, Padme has no mods either. So this is not going well in terms of the mod stuff. And yeah, so you're gonna definitely need to make sure that you have mods on these characters because it's hard to judge where you are at all without those mods, right? So, and without them being on characters, I'll add this too, right? Without this being on characters, we don't have a way of seeing your unequipped mods. So it's always important that you have your mods on characters. Just because it helps you also if you ever want to use GG, for example, like when we're going to go look at your mods, having at least some of your better mods on your characters, whether or not you're using them or not, is going to be important to help with the identification of everything. So that's what you would want to do. So in terms of what you want to do for your Zetas, right? We're going to talk about it kind of generally because I want to make sure that we're getting you ready for what you need and not going too overboard, but I do want you to have some focus on what you're doing. So, Padme. Padme is a really good character. You already have the Padme team pretty much ready to go at this point, right? So I would put both your Zetas, and I'm going to kind of count down on my sheet here how many Zetas we're going to be counting off for you. I know you said you had 14. We're going to try and minimize this, so once you get gas, you can basically put all 4 Zetas on him too. So Padme is going to take 2. You're going to put the 2 on Padme. Anakin, right, you don't have any mods on Anakin.
I get a feeling we should put his mods in general.
I'm going to go here so you guys can see it, because I'm jumping into the wrong browser here, but there you go. Anakin has no mods either. We need to work on this, sir. We definitely need to work on this. This needs to be a major change. Like ASAP. ASAP change. Need to get you mods on these characters. So that would be the first thing. Immediately. Start getting mods on these characters. And then yeah, so mods, main priority here, more so than anything else that you're working on. Then Anakin. Anakin has a Zeta, the Righteous Fury. It is a good Zeta. I would put the Zeta on him. So we're going to put 1 on Anakin. Then we're going to put, I believe we're going to end up putting 1 on Kenobi, because now, so Kenobi, if you're using it on the Jedi Knight Revan team, right, it's not necessary, because you need the Galactic Republic team. You're getting the Galactic Republic team. You're going to want the Zeta on Kenobi. You're going to want the Zeta on Ahsoka. 3PO is an interesting one for the Zetas. His Zetas are both good, right? But we're going to, I'm going to see if I can, this is not going to work out well. Hold on, let me do this here. So I think I can copy and paste a reference. Okay, so I can close this. Okay, there we go. I think I have a way to do this. So, if I go to 3PO here, okay, his first Zeta, oh my goodness, right? It inflicts confuse twice on enemy target for 3 turns. Really good Zeta. The other one is Wait For Me. Now, Wait For Me is also good. At the start of the encounter, 3PO and R2 gain translation for 3 turns. The only reason I would hold off on this maybe is because if you don't use R2, you're minimizing the effects of the Zeta by about half. The translation that you get on 3PO is still well worth it. However, because we're trying to make sure you have at least 4 saved up for your Anakin, right? I'm right now going to say don't put any Zetas on 3PO. We're going to come back to see if it's worth it for you to do it. But for now, I'm going to say put no Zetas on 3PO. You can leave him the way he is. And I think you should be okay. So I think from the perspective of our dark side, of our light side anyways. Hold on, let me see if this worked. Did it work? No, it changed it, I think. Yeah, I changed it. Damn it. Hold on, I gotta remove this. And then go here. And go here. And then do this. And then it'll come back up. There we go. Haha. Okay. So, wait, what? Why am I getting? I'm getting an ad for a bunch of Logitech stuff now. Ooh, these are really cool mice. Look at that Hero 16K. Graham, do you see that? I'm making a note. So we have to go to the new.
On
We're going to look
Logitech,
up dresses and stuff and new. And then we're going to look up the 16K Logitech mouse. Because that thing looks really cool. I have to say that.
I'll have one of those.
So,
Thanks.
we are going
hi,
to
Ouchie.
look at now the droids. Right? So right now we've used 5 Zetas. We have 2 on Padme. We have 1 on Anakin, 1 on Kenobi, 1 on Ahsoka. So now, let's start with the easy one, which is Asajj. And I have a feeling...
Finn completely ignored Ouchie saying hi.
The Asajj that you have is going to have a Zeta. So let's go to your Night Sisters. And your Asajj is double Zeta. Your Asajj is good to go. If you want to work on her relics, you can. It makes your battles easier. However, you have droids to focus on. You already have the Zeta on B1, which is excellent. I am happy to see that you have the Zeta on B1. So that's already a good start. So what we're going to look at next is Droideka and B2. Magna Guard is just going to require a lot of gear. So, wait, what? I don't know why it's not in sync. It should be in sync.
I
don't know why. Wait, what? Is my audio not in sync? Grim? Where's Grim? Where'd Grim go?
I don't know.
Why is Grim hiding?
I'm here.
What the hell? Wait. I can't hear anything. Why can I not hear anything?
He can't hear
hold
us,
on.
Ouchie.
There we go. I think I can hear everything now. Can you guys hear me now, Grim and Ouchie?
Finn,
We could hear you the whole time.
Spazzing out.
Maybe. Okay, I think I can hear you guys now. It's awful.
Can you hear us now?
I can. You know what happened?
Good.
You know what happened? When I had my struggle with my mask, I unplugged my headphones.
Nice.
Derp, 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 derp.
Yeah. You and I are gonna need to have a talking to later. Go get in your box of hats. Just freaking mask of
You know,
awfulness.
if you went wireless, you wouldn't have these problems.
Well, I do have wireless headphones. I just don't use them for my computer. I prefer wired for all my streaming stuff. It seems more reliable than wireless. But there's nothing you can do when you're an idiot and you unplug your headphones while in a struggle against your luchador mask. Which I wish I could say was an uncommon occurrence. Yeah. So, Grim, I think everybody on stream heard you, but I could not. Have you seen the 16K mouse?
No.
Oh, that 16K mouse. We're gonna check that out along with the new dresses.
Why do we need a 16K mouse?
I don't know. It was on the ads. It was on my Swoggle.gg ads. It was the Logitech 16K Hero mouse.
You know, Logitech does make good stuff, but like for me, I prefer Razer products. So
I preferred my Nyko fan, and yeah.
Oh yeah, Finn used to have a mouse that had a fan in it to keep his hand from getting sweaty.
It is. It made it less sweaty. It was awesome.
They don't make those anymore.
No, they don't. It makes me sad. I kind of want to build.
It was a good idea.
Kind of want to build my own mouse, and because I actually have like a small fan, and I kind of want to just make a hole in my current Logitech mouse and try to see if I can get air holes.
Though a lot of the modular mice actually have like channels and stuff to keep airflow through the mouse anyways.
I do not have psoriatic arthritis. What the hell is GG trying to sell me here?
If you knew somebody that was really good at 3D printing, You could take your little fan, take the guts of a mouse, put it all in together, and have someone 3D print a top with buttons. Make your own mouse.
We don't know anyone
Yeah,
like
but
that.
we don't
though.
know anybody that
No,
could do
we don't
that.
happen to know anyone that does that, and maybe stuff with like R2 robots and stuff. I mean, that'd be really cool, but I don't think we know anyone like that. Just saying.
Or Baby Yoda 3D printed
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, no, that's all a pipe dream. Those people don't exist. They're all myths. Just yeah. Okay, so back to the roster review.
Just like dragons.
Yeah, so back to the roster review. The 3 droids you need: B1, B2, Droideka, and Magna-Guard. So you're gonna need to obviously work on their gear, except for Magna-Guard. Except for Droideka. Droideka, if you put the Zeta on, and I would save putting the Zeta on it for now to see where you can get on the gear with B1, B2, and Magna-Guard. You'll want to get Magna-Guard at least to gear 12. You'll want to focus your gear more heavily on B1, and getting B2 at least into relics would be nice. Droideka can stay at 11. Depending on how you struggle, if you put a Zeta on Droideka, it makes your battle easier. The other Zeta to consider is B2 Battle Droid, right? So at this point, let's suppose that we put your Zeta on B2 Battle Droid, and we put the Zeta on Droideka. You have currently only used 7 Zetas. And so that leaves you still 7 Zetas available, 4 of which are going to go onto gas. Right, so now you have 3 Zetas you can use on other characters that I'm not necessarily too worried about. You can potentially put them on 3PO if you want. Again, we went through the order. I would do Oh My Goodness first because it doesn't have that component where it's reliant on R2. But you don't necessarily need to have either of those for PvE. For PvP, it's more useful. For PvE, not so much. But you have 3 Zetas now that are still left over if you use those 7 that we mentioned and the 4 on gas. As to whether or not you can get it, you have the minimum requirements about there. You do have a lot of gear to work on the dark side, more so than anything else, right? On the light side, maybe a little bit of a bigger push on Ahsoka, so you can increase your damage dealer, a little bit on Kenobi, so you have a better tank. But otherwise, light side, you're pretty good. Once you get your Zetas on, dark side, your droids are going to need some work. And the dark side one is a bit harder than the light side one. So...
Yep.
Can you get gas? Yes. I think you're right in striking distance of getting your gas. The main thing, again, by the way, and I'm going to check right now where it is. Yep. Your ETA is still 6-star. Get that finished up. Because the only thing I think you were missing in terms of stars was ETA. Yep. ETA was the only one you were missing in terms of stars. So get him finished off. Work on Mace by at least modding them. Mod all of your characters, please. It's going to be, I'll tell you right now, it's going to be hard for me to evaluate where your mods are when you have so many characters not modded.
Oh, good God, Finn, we need to get you hooked up with an ad blocker.
Why? I like these. Home Depot. I like Home Depot. I like walking around Home Depot and just seeing.
Yeah, but I mean, like...
Oh, no. I like seeing these. Okay, so I don't have psoriatic arthritis, so I don't like that. So let's see. Then one is for the Google Store. Okay, it's trying to sell me the latest tech. I'm okay with that. Google Store knows me. What the hell is MindBody? All the best local fitness studios in one app. All right.
So you can finally find that one place that does hot yoga in where you are, Finn.
I know where the hot yoga place is. It's actually right next to my Planet Fitness.
Yeah, I was gonna say you live in Florida, so there's probably like
it's called walking outside
within a 5-block radius of your house.
No, hot yoga is called walking outside. Yeah, just go outside and start doing yoga. That's hot yoga right there for you. Yeah, no. Okay, so in terms of your gas, that is where you are. Let's take a look at what else. So your 14k crystals, save them basically for gear as you need it for the characters. If you get closer to like the 29th, which is when the event is going to go away, if you're getting closer, then you're going to need to probably use that on gear in order to boost up your characters. You have the Zetas, which is excellent, and I'm assuming you have the credits, so.
Utah.
Yeah.
But Grim, then we couldn't buy the new kid outfit, wash it in the industrial washing machine after getting our tools from Home Depot coming back from walking in the forest.
You know, Grim, it's like GG heard you, because now the ad on the left is telling me to become a yoga expert.
Hey, there you go.
There's Yoga Expert and then Debt Expert. And then choose the right expert for your debt. And now there's an ad for Tulsi Gabbard.
Well, hey,
All right.
y'all, talk about a way to meet ladies, Finn. There you go. Become a yoga instructor.
And then it says, savvy Americans are opening these checking accounts, and the person is holding up dollar bills. If you're opening up a checking account, you shouldn't just be holding your money. You should be in the checking account. That seems to defeat the purpose of a checking account.
And if you're playing this game, you don't have any money, so...
Yeah.
But, okay, what did he ask for next?
I don't know. I'm distracted.
Ships, correct?
I'm sufficiently distracted about these ads now. We got to go to that new page. Next, yeah, how to break into top 50 of ships, what he should work on next, and then how are my mods, which I've already addressed. It's going to be hard for us to address your mod. I'm going to take a look at it right now, but just seeing some of those characters, it looks like you have a lot of your mods not on characters.
Yeah, that too.
You have a lot of 6E mods. How many Gear 12 characters do you have? You have 41. Okay, you're fine with 6E mods. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. You do have a lot of speed secondaries at 20 and higher. You have about 15? 14. You have 14 mods. Not bad. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them with speed set, which isn't bad either. You still have 19s with speed here. So, yeah, your mods are actually looking good. The GG page is a little bit bugged, so everything is kind of like black here. Taking a quick look, Fallen Bastila, Darth Revan, Fallen Bastila. This one's a little odd on GeoSpy. You might want to, that might have been a recent slice or something, but this one can probably be moved to a better character. Fallen Bastila, Darth Scion. This one can probably be moved to a better character. Geo Soldier, Treya, yeah. So it's not bad, but I'm seeing that some of your mods may be able to be reorganized to fit your arena team a little bit better. But you're not bad. But again, you have characters that don't have mods on them, which is a big concern right now. So you will want to put your mods on those kind of characters. Unless the only thing I'm not sure about is if he was trying to keep his GP low to not hit into GAC rank or something like that. Which I know is a concern because people don't know which of their GPs is actually being used to register. So it's kind of confusing, but I would still just put the mods on here because those are basically like useless characters now, and they're Gear 12 characters that are totally useless without mods. So let's take a look at... I'm not seeing a Hans Falcon.
He's got Hans Falcon. It's right at the very start.
Is it at the top? Oh, it is. It is at the top. Okay.
I just get past. Personally, if I was him, I'd ditch the Falcon, ditch the MILF team.
Really?
I mean, he's got a 5-star negotiator with a Gear 12 GK. He's got all the Galactic Republic ships that could easily take him into the top 50.
But he doesn't have them geared up, does he? He has some of them geared up.
Oh, he does. Rex's Arc 170.
He has Rex, Umbaran,
7-star with Rex
Ahsoka.
at 12. He's got 5s at 12. He's Ahsoka at 12. Anakin at 12.
I could see that. Plo Koon 11. Yeah, I could see this potentially working.
I'm running the negotiator fleet.
Negotiator, Houndstooth, ETA, Ahsoka in the starting lineup.
Yeah, ETA and Ahsoka.
And then Umbaran
in the starting.
Umbaran
also
are
run
Rex and Plo Koon.
No, I run Umbaran, the BLT and Plo.
Okay. So BLT he would have to work on a little bit.
The BLT at base unlock is amazing.
It is. I love the BLT. It's a really nice ship to substitute for the Houndstooth, actually. For these kind of lineups and stuff.
I do the double tank.
He comes in, ships arena.
His reinforcement is he taunts and gives everybody retribution when he comes in. So
yep. No, I was talking about more for like GAC and stuff where you have a fleet. You can save your Houndstooth for like the home one and use the BLT instead, and it can work out pretty nice. But if it's in the starting lineup, it's going to need to be higher. But for reinforcement, this can work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I can go either way with this. I would not mind if you went with Negotiator and going with the squad that Grim just mentioned. So again, it's Negotiator with Houndstooth, ETA, and Ahsoka in the starting lineup, with an Umbaran, Plo Koon, and the BTL, which you'll need to level up a little bit. Or you also
Or
have
you could
the
do
home
Clone
one squad.
Sergeant.
Yeah, well, his Clone
yeah.
Sergeant actually is not geared well. So that I would
Oh, it
hold off
isn't?
on. No, Clone Sergeant is not.
Oh, sorry. I need to back up to look
So
again here.
I would. That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Or you could go with the Rebel fleet. And if you're going with Rebels, then you're going to want Home 1. And I have to look at what are you running right now? You're running Home 1, Houndstooth, Han's Millennium Falcon, Biggs, Phantom, Cassian. Okay, so you're running the right thing. I'm afraid to look. Grim, should I click to make sure that his pilots are all modded? Okay.
Would help if I unmuted myself.
Okay.
Say,
okay, so
sure.
Akbar has a purple mod. You're gonna want to take that up to 5A if you can, but that's fine. Okay.
Looks
I'm
like they
hoping
are
Han and
modded.
Chewie are modded. Okay, Chewie is modded. Okay. What about Han? Han is modded. Okay. I'm still okay with that. It would be better if you have 5 Aves, but I'm okay as long as they have 5 dot mods. Okay, here comes the big one. Is Biggs modded? Biggs is modded. Biggs, you're going to want 5 A's if you can, because he's going to be your tank. He's going to die too quickly, especially at gear 11. That's going to be probably the biggest downfall you have, which is your Biggs is probably going to die very quickly, because their team, if you're facing another Han's Millennium Falcon, is going to assist basically every turn, and yours is not. Because that is the way this game works. And they are going to kill your Biggs Darklighter before you even get a chance. The other thing, too, is the strategy. One of the common things that people mess up on is the strategy with the Home 1. You don't always call the Phantom. You don't always call the Cassian U-Wing. It all depends on the breach. So if you are facing another Home 1 team, and their Houndstooth places a breach on one of your ships, you then call Phantom in order to buy yourself another round. If they do not have breach on one of your ships, then you can call Cassian's U-Wing, dispel all of the buffs, which then leaves Han's Millennium Falcon open on your opponent, and then you use Cassian's call to assist in order to get Millennium Falcon and Cassian to attack the Millennium Falcon, and then there's going to be one additional attack, and that's basically going to kill the Millennium Falcon. So there's a strategy component that may be missing here as well, that I would tell you want to focus on. So don't always call Phantom, don't always call Cassian. Look for the breach on one of your ships, and that will be your determining factor. I would also, let me look at your other ships, but I think I would take out Wedge. But it depends if you have Poe. And no, your Poe is not ready, and neither is your Lando's. You know what? Stick with the Wedge. I'm okay with the Wedge. I like Poe, and I like Lando's Millennium Falcon a little bit better because they do a little bit more burst if you bring them in the 4th position, and they can kind of clear something out immediately upon entering. But it's not there. Potentially, you can actually bring in ETA off the bench. Anakin's Starfighter is not bad off the bench. You do have to invest in his reinforcement, but he can work quite well actually off the bench. Any other things that you see, Grim? And Grim is on mute, so I'm going to assume that means no. Okay. So, let us...
Sorry about that. I was taking a look out the window here. I think I got a dead cow out near my fence line. That sucks.
No.
A dead cow.
Anyways.
Moo.
Yeah, it hasn't moved
Moo.
since like this morning.
Moo.
Who has cows?
Moo.
Do you have cows, Grim?
I don't, but the guys next door do. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, what else 73? Exactly. That's not something you hear every day. I think I might have a dead cow
I
at
live
my
out in the
fence
middle
line.
of nowhere, so there's
Okay.
grazing land around me. So they have cows.
Okay, so I think that covers everything that we were looking at for you, Big Mac. If you have any other questions, let us know. I know your main focus that you wanted was for gas before the event, so hopefully that gives you the direction that you need. There are a few Zetas that you're going to want to place. It's also going to give you an additional team for GAC, possibly 2, with the droids as well. And so you'll be pretty set on GAC. Please make sure you start putting mods on those characters. God, they all should have characters. They're basically free mod storage for you. So please do that. And then that will also help you figure out how to mod those characters, and they'll at least become useful for you in GAC. Because if they don't have mods, then it's not going to help you at all. So, now it wants me to go on a vacation to either Cancun, Riviera Maya, Punta Cana, or Montego Bay. I like that one better. And then this one is telling me to go have a baby.
Don't do that.
It says take time to be a dad today. So as somebody that doesn't have children, that's going to go tell me to go make a baby.
Take time to be an uncle today. That's good.
Well, that requires my brother to have a baby.
Okay.
So
Tell him to get on it.
okay. So, if anybody else would like if anyone else would like a roster review, please message me, Finity, saying that you want a roster review. Include a link to your GG page, and make sure that I send you a message saying that you are in the queue. If I don't, then chances are I have missed your message, especially right now with the holidays and everything. So bear with me during this time. The schedule for the roster reviews are a little wonky as well, just because I don't know my full schedule at the moment, as I am in holiday mode. So, just message me saying you want a roster review. I'll add you to the queue, and then we'll put you there. And then as your roster review gets closer, I will message you saying your roster review is coming up. We will schedule you on a particular date, and then go ahead and get your roster review squared away like we did today. And of course, if you have any questions afterwards, we are open to you guys. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to ping us, and we can definitely answer any question that you had about the review we did. And congratulations, Danilo. Danilo said he's going to be an uncle soon. Yay! Is it going to be a porg? Sorry. Okay. So, Ouchie, gonna need your opinion. We're gonna go
Yes,
to
sir.
that Nunu site. We need to judge dresses on Nunu.
You know, Nunu is the name of the vacuum cleaner from the Teletubbies.
Oh, well, that's why this is probably Nunu. They added another new.
Oh God, sorry.
Mhm.
My shut up, YouTube, shut up.
So this is apparently a kids clothing site. It is Nunu World, and it is all kids site. And you know what? I feel creepy being on this site, so we're not gonna do this anymore. It was a bad idea.
Why do you feel creepy
No,
about going to
I'm
a
not
baby
gonna
clothes
be.
site?
Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. I am a grown man with no kids looking at a kids clothing site. No.
Holy
No.
cow, this looks
No.
like super fancy
No.
kids clothes.
Yeah, no. This was a bad idea.
You should not spend lots of money on kids clothes because they will grow out of them within months.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea.
Okay, so instead, we're gonna go over and look at the mouse. I believe that is a better use of our time here. So
Yeah, let's see this mouse.
Yeah. I don't think this is the same mouse that they were showing. Hold on, I'm gonna see if this is the right link. So it has the Logitech. I'm looking for the Hero. Oh, the 16K is just the sensor. Interesting. Okay, so this is the Logitech Pro. And let's see. So the Hero 16 is our most accurate sensor. So we can read this here. So the Hero 16K sensor, it is our most accurate gaming sensor ever with next-gen precision and a ground-up architecture. Hero 16K is capable of 400 plus IPS, 100 to 16,000 DPI and 0 smoothing, filtering, or acceleration across the entire DPI range. That's neat. Hero 16K achieves competition level precision and the most consistent responsiveness ever. Be sure to customize and tune your DPI settings using Logitech G Hub. That's pretty cool. These are simple mouse though. These are simple like 2 side button mice though that they're showing anyways.
Can you really tell the difference between an 8K mouse and a 16K mouse?
That I don't know. I've never used a 16K. I've never used a 16K, so I cannot tell you if I would recognize the difference. I'm also not like super competition-y, so that little bit of latency and responsiveness may not be
Is it
felt by
only in
someone like
blue?
me.
Can you change the colors? Is it RGB or what?
No, it looks like it's just blue. They don't show the mouse in any other color but blue. I'm sorry.
That's dumb.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Put some other colors in there.
no, these are just. This is like the same 2 button, but
Oh,
it's
look at the
just
keyboard.
wider.
Look at the keyboard. The
keyboard
keyboard
is
you
lit up.
can do have all the RGB.
Mm-hmm. Did you see my keyboard? Someone got me a keyboard. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. See if this will work.
I'm just saying, if I'm paying $70 for a mouse, it needs to turn 16 million colors.
That's my keyboard. It's all colory.
I didn't see it.
It's
Yeah,
on
hold it
screen
up
now.
higher.
It's on screen now.
Okay.
See?
Yes.
It's all
What
colory.
brand is that?
Klim. KLIM. It's really neat. It's really neat. I like the keyboard. It's all colory. See, it goes all color. See? Whee!
Ah, there. Now I can see it.
Whee!
Yes. Lovely.
Whee! Okay. There we go.
I love me some colors.
Mm-hmm. I like the colors too. All right. So let's see. We've went through a mouse. We've temporarily explored a children's clothing store. We're not doing that again. We've looked at a mouse, done a roster review. Let me see if we have any questions. I don't know why anyone would have questions for me today with the way that I'm going. I had a fight with my own luchador mask. I mean, nothing good is coming today. Just nothing.
Are you kidding? It's Christmas Eve. Are you kidding?
Not for me. I had a fight with my luchador mask. Seriously, of all things that happen, I fought with my luchador mask. It tried to eat my face.
It didn't want to go away from you. It wanted to stay.
Yeah.
It loves you. Don't spurn it. Don't cast it aside.
Well, I mean,
What happened to Grim?
he's probably dealing with the cow. Poor cow. Okay.
Moo.
Moo, 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 moo. Skywalker Vader, question for Shock T: what is an ideal speed for her? Her and health and speed mods are best for her. Thanks. It depends where you're using her. You want her to be fast regardless of what team, but you have a little bit more flexibility if she's on the Padme team. If you have her on the Padme team, it benefits you to have a little bit more health for her, and substitute a little bit of speed in order to get a bonus from the protection that you get from the Padme lead. If she's a lead for clones, it's all about speed. Do you have any thoughts, Ouchie? Because I think you use Shock T occasionally with your Padme, right?
No, I
No?
don't.
Okay.
I didn't like her on the Padme team.
Okay.
Unless I'm trying to do a fill-in,
Mhm.
like on TW or something, and I just need somebody else in there. I've used her, but not impressed.
Okay. Yeah, you get a little more flexibility when she's on the Padme team because she's not as reliant to be like the key source of everything. On the clones team, getting that retribution up repeatedly is going to be big, right? And that's going to be kind of the key for everything. The next question is for Grim, and what is the minimum gear requirements for the 3PO event for the Ewoks? Now that he has his Ewoks at 7 star. Grim, are you here? Grim is not here. Okay. So, the gear requirements are not actually all that bad. You can have them at gear 8 and 9. It is going to be RNG. You are going to need mods that give a lot of protection to Ewok Elder. Ewok Elder cannot die. You're also going to need speed on Paplu and Wicket, because they are going to be the first ones to go that can help bring your Ewok Elder to stealth. If Paplu goes first, Paplu is going to call to assist Ewok Elder. Ewok Elder is going to give everybody turn meter. Then you're going to get Wicket to go. Wicket is then going to stealth Ewok Elder. You now have your sequence kind of moving along now. So that's kind of what you're looking at. But you have to survive the opening salvo. So, main thing, speed on Wicket, speed on Paplu, protection and speed, and like whatever kind of survival you can get on Ewok Elder in order to get him stealth. The other thing, too, that helps is a Chirpa Zeta lead. A Zeta Chirpa lead buys you a lot of time. So the ideal team is Chirpa, Logray, Wicket, Paplu, Ewok Elder. Zeta on Chirpa. You can go about gear 9 across. You might be able to get some gear 8s. But that would be the minimum I would recommend before you have to keep on bashing your head in. So, Minato question. Do you guys remember when having a 100 speed set was considered to be god tier? Yeah. That was before they introduced slicing. And also, yeah, it's pretty much before they introduced slicing. Slicing changed everything. And slicing may have been, in my opinion, one of the worst things to happen to the game. Because they, not just the aspect of slicing, I don't mind the aspect of slicing, I hate the way that they changed the leveling of the mods. Because that gave people that farm mods before the change a huge advantage. I'm not even going to deny it. My mods are as good as they are because I farmed a lot before the change. And it gave me a huge advantage. Because I basically was able to get...
mods still suck.
Huh?
And your mods still suck. No,
Grim,
I'm just kidding.
Grim, do you really want to compare mods? Really, Grim? Really?
Do you really want to compare mods? Because I'm sure I can trigger you really well.
I'll get the ruler. I'll get the ruler.
So, yeah, the way that they changed the mod leveling was one of the worst things to happen to mods. It was actually a huge detriment to players that did not farm mods ahead of time. And it often goes unnoticed as the big question. So that's one of the things. Yeah, I'm not going to skip it, Yuta. I'm just kind of working up through the chat now, rather than using Nightbot, because there's only a few questions. Wolffell question. Santa Durgan is going to get you a real-life Baby Yoda. The catch is it has a personality mixed with another skewer. Who would you want it mixed with? Ranger, Grande, or McVenom? McVenom. God, I could not stand a baby.
You gotta make the selection tougher than that, dude.
I mean, yeah. So a Ranger Baby Yoda would just yell at me all day. Just all day. Ranger Baby Yoda would just yell at me. That wouldn't work. Grande Baby Yoda would just be telling dad jokes like every 2 seconds, which would be adorable at first, and then not so much. And then I don't know if half the time he's going to call me like Fanity because he can't read my name right, even though he's not reading it. I have a feeling that Baby Grande Yoda would start calling me Fandy and other names because he was pretending to be reading it despite knowing my names. And then, yeah, so definitely McVenom. Because McVenom would be a nice Baby Yoda until I pissed her off, and then she'd be an angry Baby Yoda and try to force choke me, but that's what I would expect from Baby Yoda. So 100%
like
Baby Yoda.
Chucky.
Yeah.
When you're not looking, it's grabbing the kitchen knife and getting ready to stab you.
Yeah. But it would be so adorable while it does it. So yeah, 100% McVenom on that one. Yuta, question. When are you going on the cruise to become a dad? No. Just no. No.
Wait, there's a cruise involved?
Yeah, the ad that came up about me going to Montego Bay or Punta Cana or Cancun and stuff. That's what he's talking about. just linking all the ads together now. Yeah, no. Minato question. I'm starting my Christmas dinner cooking. What is everyone making? We never make anything special, honestly. We've never had a tradition of anything special for Christmas dinner. It's just been usually time with the family. That's pretty much it.
Go out and get Chinese food.
Ra 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 ra. I will be watching Christmas Story. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa ra 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 ra. No, not ra ra ra. La 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 la. Try it again. Deck the halls with boughs
Oh,
of
Jesus.
holly. I love Christmas Story. It is like I'm pretty sure that is my favorite movie of all time. Just all time favorite movie right there, Christmas Story. Regardless of season, that is my favorite. But yeah, do you guys do anything? Ouchie, you said Chinese food. Grim, do you do anything special meal wise?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think for Christmas I'm gonna barbecue.
Please don't tell me it's gonna be barbecuing that cow that was on your fence line.
Nah.
Okay.
My sister sent me one of the Omaha Steaks
Ooh.
holiday packages,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna be doing that.
Slash fan roads question: why is Grim sniping cows from his window? Or did I hear that wrong?
No. I don't. I no shooting cows. But nah, that's why I wasn't talking there for a while. As I went and I called up the cattle guys and said, "Hey, you got a cow down near my fence line. You might want to check this out."
Yeah. Minato question: how is CG coding Fleet GP? I still don't fully understand what is going on. Can you give me a breakdown of how it works? It's broken. So I've shown this before. This is an example of how not to code. I'm telling you guys right now. This is an example of how not to code. This was like day one in computer engineering. They told us this is a bad idea to do. So you have different things that are adding together, right?
It's
Mhm.
Hold on, Finn. You're explaining it all wrong. According to CG, it's working as intended. This is exactly how they planned it.
Maybe
They're not doing anything about it.
It's quite
It's
possible.
plus 25% bonus ship GP.
Best answer. Plus 25% additional GP for every ship you get. There you go.
So, really, for those of you guys that don't know, they messed up ship GP, and none of these add up. My total galactic power on this page has not changed since they messed it up. These numbers also don't add up to what they're showing up top here. So they've been messing all of this up. The correct total GP is actually here. At least for now. This is what we appear as the correct GP, because this one is actually changing as you do stuff. So the way to figure out your ship GP, if you want to figure out more accurately what your ship GP is take your galactic power here, which in my case is 5139052. Then go to your stats page, right? And then ignore the total GP and ignore the ship GP and just look at the character GP, because that should be correct. So 3088916, right? And then if I go to my calculator, so let me bring up my calculator here. So if I do 5139052 and then subtract my character GP, my current ship GP is actually 2050136. So that should be my ship GP. But this is wrong. It's basically adding about 270,000 GP onto my ships right now, this number. And the reason is unclear. Now, I wouldn't have minded this as being an error if, one, this number was adding up correctly, or two, the number on the characters page was added correctly. So this is kind of like rule number one, where you need to make sure everything is referencing the same variables, because these are not referencing the same variables. This one should add everything in the ship's galactic power, should add everything that's in your ship GP. The character should add all of your characters, and a GP stat should be calculated adding these two variables. This one is calculating something that's static for some reason, because this number has not changed regardless of anything I've worked on. Nothing has changed this. So it's awful. Just awful. And then how they get to this GP when there are clearly ships that have more GP, I don't understand either. Like, it's just making up different values along the way. It's ridiculous. So, yep. So, how you can accurately calculate what your ship GP should be versus what they're displaying it to be is the way that I just mentioned. Dr. Feelgood question: do you know what Julie Andrews is doing for Christmas? She is back in Mumbai. So she's doing something over there. I don't know. She left for the holidays. She'll be back afterwards, but she's gone for the holidays, unfortunately. She has to go back every now and then, family and all of that. Always like that. Utah question: you going to buy the leg lamp someday? Actually, yes. That is on my
there's
list.
a leg lamp.
From
What about the
Christmas Story.
C3PO leg with the R2D2 lampshade?
It's not the same. I know that's like a nice little Star Warsy version of it, but I love Christmas Story too much to do the not the original.
You just want to have a sexy lady leg lamp.
I would
that's
be
all.
just like Ralphie and thus like take my hand up. It's the first time he says, "Ooh," this is pretty much. No, I do want that. I actually saw. So I'm gonna put a couple of things on my wish list here. So I figured if someone gets it right, I can put up a challenge on Tiltify this time. That's a little bit different than last time. I was going to get myself one of those glass boot glasses things, and I would do a boot challenge in Disney potentially. So I would just chug from a boot, but one of those like glass boots.
Finn versus Das Boot.
Das Boot. So that's potentially happening. Just saying that may be. I have that on my list. You know what? I'm gonna see if there's a leg lamp on there too. I don't know where I would put the leg lamp here. I would have to find a place for the leg lamp. I could not display the leg lamp in prominence. But I just don't have a good spot for it right now. But yeah, so leg lamp and Das Boot. How about that? Exactly. Minato question for Finn: can you do the full dialogue of Vader in episode 3 when he first wakes up in the suit using the chipmunk voice? I do not have that memorized. I'd have to look it up. God. I'm gonna say the answer is no on that one for now.
Where is Padme? Is she safe?
Where is Padme? Is she safe?
That's
Jesus. Dude, Darth Maul's, at last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have a revenge.
There we go.
okay. Ray Rock question: with the foobar on the GP, I'm hesitant to unlock Darth Revan since I haven't geared up ability or mod on the characters and need to unlock him, which will likely push me over to the next GP. Should I wait for CG to fix the GP first? I always find
not with Darth Revan.
No. Honestly, I have not met many people, if any, that have said the opposite. That actually their matchups get easier at the bottom of the next division rather than the top of their current division. Because the people at the top of the divisions are actually concentrating their GP. There's a lot of people at the bottom of the next level that are not. And so you will likely get easier matchups at the bottom of the next division rather than at the top of the current division you're in. So if it pushes...
is known.
Mm-hmm. So I would actually say push your way up into the next one. It'll actually probably get you better matchups.
You're like me, just don't care.
For me, I couldn't tell a difference when I finally... Because I accidentally went into Division 5 with my alt when the GP fluff happened. Whatever's going wrong with the ship GP. I couldn't tell a difference. It's the same people.
Yeah. I agree. The same is happening to me. Like, I got pushed up into Division 2 from Division 3, and I'm still facing a lot the same people I was facing before, like 99% of them don't have Darth Revan or Jedi Knight Revan. So it's like, I feel sorry for you. Now die.
EXO, how dare you call me Kelly Kapoor? You should be ashamed of yourself.
What? Okay, Joey Spencer question. How often, if ever, do y'all come across whales who have literally no clue how to mod? Fellow guildie just smoked his opponent in GAC, and the guy had 20 Gear 13s more than him with all trash mods. Yeah, actually, it happens more frequently than you would think. Mods are a game within a game that a lot of people don't take the time to understand. If they use what's available to them in-game, which is the auto-modding, it's actually pretty bad. And yeah, it's not all that great. Yeah, we've seen it now, and again, depends on your guild, right? Like if you're in one of the higher end guilds and you're a whale, so if you're in one of the Ma or Ka or TIs, or I'll even include Wolfpack because apparently we're a baby guild compared to Wolfpack. If you're sorry, I'm not gonna leave that. I have to tease T Money about that. If you're in any of like the top end guilds, it'll be hard for me to think that you guys don't know anything about the mods. But there's a lot of other guilds that have like whales and krakens sometimes even that are just in those guilds because they're just playing relaxed, but they still like spending on the game, and they don't do much with mods. And the frustrating thing about mods, for them anyways, is that mods is all RNG. So,
not to mention, there's a lot of people that just don't care about mods. Because it's a lot of people think it's too tedious and time consuming and boring.
Yeah, but it's,
I mean, it sucks, but it's a you have to mod your characters, otherwise you're gonna get stomped.
It's fun. I'm telling you, it's fun. Mods are fun. You can do all kinds of things with them.
I'm not gonna agree with you as they are fun, but you need to do them. You need to do them.
Fun.
Fun! Fun! It's fun! Fun!
Jesus.
Let's see, next question, Minato. Question, can you say, no, I'm your father, followed by laughing like the... I don't remember how the Joker laughs in the animated series.
The animated series Joker was the ahaha Joker, wasn't it?
I think so. God, I'd have to remember that.
Not the muhaha, but the ahaha.
Yeah, I can't remember that one. I'll have to go back on that one. Okay. I think that is it for questions. So, thank you guys again for joining. Again, tomorrow there is not going to be a lunch stream. However, there will be our longest running Wednesday night stream. So we will have our 8 p.m. stream. So please make sure that you check that out. And I am working on a lot of other things as we start doing more on YouTube and Twitch. In the new year, we're planning on having a lot more videos kind of consistently being put out on YouTube for you guys. We're also going to be doing more streams on Twitch, including McVenom is going to be streaming more on Twitch as well. So you're going to see a lot more content from RSG in the new year as we're getting everything set up. And I hope you guys have a great Christmas tomorrow. And if you're able to join us tomorrow evening, we'll have some fun. And there's not a whole lot going on because CG is on vacation and leaving all the bugs for us for a while. So we'll have fun talking about all that. I mean, just saying.
Yay! Are we gonna stream Borderlands 3 today?
I don't know if we're gonna stream it. We'll play it though, Grim. Definitely gonna play.
Oh, okay.
Only because I'm gonna be running in and out, so it's hard for me to stream for too long. Just in case I have to go. So. But with that. I Infinity. That is Grim. Say bye, Grim.
Hi and bye.
And then that's Miss Ouchie.
Ho ho ho.
Who are you calling a hoe? Wait.
Ho-hos. Ho-hos. They're almost as good as Twinkies.
No, that's blasphemy. That's blasphemy. Don't be calling ho-hos almost the same as Twinkies.
I said almost as good.
No. No.
It's true. Actually,
No.
I think they're better. So
No.
take their.
Okay, well, we're not going to see any more of Ouchie on the streams here, so everyone can say goodbye to Ouchie here. And
They're dipped in chocolate.
yeah, no, we're not going to see Ouchie anymore. So everyone say goodbye to Ouchie. And
Chat will agree with me. Ho-Ho is better than Twinkies.
No.
You'll see. Actually, butterscotch crimpets are the best snack cake.
Oh, I have to agree with Ouchie on this one.
I hate all this blasphemy right now. We're ending the stream. Goodbye, peoples.